Is growing in the village of Estero as well tonight. Look at this. Entire neighborhoods are still underwater. Homeowners are blaming this flooding on poor drainage systems, and they claim the city is not doing enough to solve this problem. So they're turning to Fox 4 for help. Carl Fortier is in your corner tonight. We're going to find out what needs to be done to get rid of all this standing water. Carl.
Well, the flooding here in the reserve has gone down a little bit since yesterday, but one resident I spoke to says he doesn't think the village is doing enough to drain all this. But one council member I spoke to says the system is working. It just wasn't designed to handle all this rain.
Here's where our water is not getting to. What is that? An inch of water?
Patrick Kelly posting this video to Facebook Wednesday morning showing his frustration with the floodwater throughout his community in the reserve at Estero off Estero Parkway. He says the water is pent up on the east side of the railroad tracks and wants the village of Estero to fix it.
I filled out a request Sunday for them to fix the drainage issue that's blatant up at the railroad tracks. I got an auto response and haven't heard a thing.
He says reserve management initially told him there might be a blockage in the culvert under the tracks. So I asked a village council member about that. Is the culvert under the railroad tracks blocked?
No, we've had village personnel out during this entire event, and they have not been able to identify any issues.
Kelly says these flooded streets are getting to be a nuisance and believes the village has neglected the reserve.
If they will pump that, fix the ditch, or pump the water over that ditch to where it's just trickling.
But McLean says the only thing blocking this water is the water already trying to get through the culverts under the train tracks.
With the amount of rain that we've had with previous rainfall, the ground was saturated, and the system was designed to handle probably less amounts of rain than what we've received, and that's why we have the backup.
McLean says council members did meet recently with engineering firms to talk about making improvements to Estero Parkway for pedestrians and cyclists, but will now likely have to consider making improvements to stormwater drainage as well. In Estero, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Carl. And remember, if you ever have a problem you want 4 in your corner to investigate, just call us or text us. The number's there on your screen, 206-FOX-4, or you can always email us news@fox4now.com.